You a little bit of extra information there. Jupiter, the planet of abundance and prosperity, which is very fortuitous for your work, your career and your love life, starts to travel forward. And it has been in your sign, Gemini. And it's been going in reverse gear, in retrograde is what we call it as astrologers, in your sign. Now, as of the 30th, it starts to change direction and start to move forward. So you will probably see around about the first week of February a change in your energy, very much so, because it's affecting Geminis very strongly and very powerfully. So you may feel different, you may feel lighter, you may feel brighter, because when it's going retrograde in your sign, you feel a little bit bogged down. What I would say to you, over the next week, perhaps start putting your intentions out there, because we have got the full moon coming up on Sunday, and I'll be talking about that a lot more a little bit later on in the show. I feel that they're being given to me as somebody who's quite sensitive themselves. They've got a water sign link to them, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy or personality to them, but there's also an element of fire coming in, so they may well be either a fire sign or a water sign, or the other way around, or have those dominant in their astrology. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for your question. Okay, now I'm going to tackle this question, and I love your question. Thank you very much for your question. First of all, I'm going to say to you, you've got full moon coming up, as you mentioned, as you well know, because you've probably heard me, and I've spoken to you before, heard me talking about how I work with the moon energy. Full moon on Sunday. What leads up to the full moon is expansion, whatever you want by way of expansion in your life, whether it's love or work. So think about what it is you want to expand, and certainly putting in your application, you do want expansion in your work and your career. As we go forward, we've got Jupiter going forward on the 30th, okay, so let's mix that in. Then we are also going into, and we've also already got a little bit of that energy already, is the year of the snake. The Chinese year of the snake is upon us by the time that we hit early February. Now, the year of the snake is very much powerfully linked for me in the past. I've seen it very powerful for work, career and material matters. It is also linked to love and romance as well, but in a different way. But now, relating it to you, I feel for you, the best time for you to actually put this application form in is after Jupiter goes forward. Now, I don't know how long you've got. If you need to put it in over the next few days, I would say do it before the moon is at its fullest on Sunday. Now, if you can wait a little while, I'd say wait till Jupiter goes forward on the 30th, and the first Thursday. Thursdays are to do with planet Jupiter, and Thursdays are very powerful for material issues in your life, work, career, as well as house moves. Now, I would say to you, I don't know when the 30th is, what day it is. If it falls on the Thursday, put it in then. If it doesn't fall on the Thursday, I would still put it in on the Thursday, because by the time they get it, Jupiter will have started going forward. So I would say look at where Jupiter goes forward. Now, why I mentioned full moon energy is that I need you to also put in a little bit of a cosmic order here for your application. Now, I've got to leave that there. There's a lot more coming through, but I hope that helps for now. Thank you for your question. Okay, let's have a look. As I tap into W's energy, stagnant, standing still, not coming forward. I'm being shown concrete blocks on this person's feet. So when they show me that, this person seems to be stuck. Not only with you, but seems to be stuck generally with other issues in their life to do with other areas as well. But looking at the longer term, I do not feel that that will remain to be so for months and months. Let's do that. You haven't done that for a while.
Let's do it, guys.
Yes, let's do that. What's a highlight, I think, perhaps?
Yeah, and maybe to, as a little bit about, what the show's going to have in store, what the show's going to be like.
So let me put a twist on it. Why don't we get Charlotte to do it?
Am I allowed to touch your cards?
Yes, because earth sign energy with relation to work is very powerful.